Hello, how are you friends? I am Darkoburi the Collector, and today we will be unboxing The Last of Us Part 2 Ellie Special Edition. Let's proceed to unbox this collector's edition of The Last of Us Part 2 and start by analyzing one part. Here it is for PlayStation 4, and if you look at the top part of the box, it says it's a Play exclusive. It means you won't find it for Xbox. If you want to download it from a Microsoft store, unfortunately, you won't find it. Another thing you should keep in mind with video games is the rating they have. This one is for ages 17 and up. Due to the content of this video game, and if we look here on top, on the back of the box, we'll see some spoilers of what our collector's edition contains, which obviously, in addition to the game, will include a figure. It obviously includes the steelbook. It obviously includes some accessories, but NTDR tech. To avoid more spoilers and see it, they do live to decide if this little figure convinces you. NTD, let's do the unboxing. So let's proceed with opening our box. Here on this side is the way we can open our box, and perfectly well cared for. If you notice, there's another box inside. So I'm going to remove the box to open it safely. So once you've taken out the box, within the box, we get this one, which is also amazing. If you notice, it's the one that's really heavy. The design is a bit cleaner, but what does it guarantee us? That inside our pieces, they are perfectly well cared for and without any issues. We are obviously going to remove the lid of our box. And here on this side, we will have some compartments. But first of all, we remove the top part. If you notice, here is the artwork Ben from the video game The Last of Us. If you notice, we already did the unboxing of a special edition of video games, which was Spider-Man, and you can find it here on my channel. And here on this side is what I was telling you about, the steelbook, which is obviously the case, but made of metal. Inside, we will find the video game in its regular plastic case. If you want to put it, obviously the video game, the disc, in this special edition case, go ahead. So let's remove this and take a look at the details that our collector's edition art book brings. Obviously, it's a spoiler. If you haven't played the video game, I don't recommend you watch this part. Why? Because here come certain little details of the video game, if you notice, then from The Last of Us Part 2. But it's always amazing. Because besides the design of the landscapes and the scenery, it includes designs of the characters that are part of this series, this video game. If you notice here a little more, everything is incredibly. Here, Naughty Dogs honestly outdid themselves with the design of this video game we have from The Last of Us Part 2, which has to be opened this way. And what we are going to find inside will be, again, here, a piece of scenery. Yes, if you notice, it also has something written on it. Here it tells us, obviously I will show it to you in Spanish for your convenience, that it is a courtesy from the designers or developers of this video game. And it basically asks us, what would you do if a loved one suffered an act of cruelty and violence? How easily could your mind be swayed by a violent reprisal? How far would you go to bring those responsible to justice? If you were successful, how would all of this change you? Would you still be the same person? And that is what they want to demonstrate in The Last of Us. In this video game, they want to show that. As I mentioned, this part here, which is the collector's edition for part, comes in English. I also provide it in Spanish so you can read it carefully. And here comes a piece of the scenery that is also great. In addition to the art book, this will be for the collection and is included here in The Last of Us Part 2. And finally, as I already mentioned, we have our steelbook part, which you can open here very easily. I will leave it like this, still nicely packaged. The front features the person who is the protagonist in The Last of Us, and the back also has the artwork. Obviously, the artist who designed it, the colors, everything is perfectly and incredibly well designed, allowing you to store your game in the steelbook of your collector's edition without any problem. Now we remove this second part, which is from our collector's edition. Here we have a lovely bracelet. We have our pins, which are collectible from The Last of Us Part 2. And here we also have this, most likely it's a vinyl that I'll probably put on my vehicle, but you'll see right now I haven't really read the content. I prefer to see it through the unboxing. I don't want the spoilers that the box mentioned. Honestly, I had to cover my eyes so I wouldn't see it. So here is everything that is the second part, and now there will be nothing more than the collector's edition figure. So here we have our bracelet, we have our collector's edition pins, and here we have our bumper stickers, which are from Naughty Dogs, saying Part 2, and obviously some additional pieces. So let's do the opening here to see them a little closer. The first one, as I mentioned, is only Naughty Dogs, and it comes in case you want it in white or black. In the same way, it comes with The Last of Us Part 2. And this is the last bumper sticker, which is part of our collector's edition of The Last of Us Part 2. And the most anticipated item of the collector's edition, which comes at the very bottom of our box, is precisely a third box. Let's turn it a little. For what purpose? So that we can carefully take out our piece. We don't want it to break. And we remove this little piece over here. If you notice, here is Ellie. She is very well protected with this plastic part. We've encountered other pieces that come with bubbles. We've seen that they are precisely wrapped in plastic to prevent the paint from coming off. And here we are going to see the details of this incredible piece. And now, to see the particular details of this piece, let's start with the arm, which, as we saw here, we have the bumper sticker of the tattoo that Ellie has on her arm. Obviously, let's look at the guitar. But what has impressed me the most is the expression on her face. If you notice, the sadness she has on her face can be clearly expressed in this piece. She must be playing a very, very sad song. I'm not going to give you spoilers for The Last of Us Part 2, so I won't mention any details. But here our piece, pues, obviously features the name of the video game. The quality of the Converse is impressive. Obviously, they are dirty from all the walking, from all the traveling. And she bears the burden of being immune. So here we see that her shirt, her face, her neck have blood stains. Even on her left arm, here at the bottom there are scratches where you can also see blood. Everything she has suffered, everything she has endured is evident on her face. And she is sitting here on a shattered beam. If you look closely, you can see the rods, and that nature is already reclaiming its path. So she's sad, she's singing. Well, she's playing a very sad melody for herself. She is remembering. Here she has her backpack where she will store her provisions. She carries arrows, the machete, and the most impressive thing about her backpack here is this small pin she has embedded with a rocket. And here we also see the wings. So her backpack, which complements of everything she carries and is obviously stained with blood, makes this piece, I would give it a 10 out of 10. The face, the eyes, the expression are incredible. This piece is absolutely impressive. you liked this collectible piece, leave a comment. Honestly, I loved it. If you want us to do the unboxing of other video games, I have the Hitman and Far Cry pieces from the Father's Edition, which I could also unbox. For those pieces, I buy the video game separately to keep it in its box. So it's a privilege for you to see me do this unboxing, because honestly, I had them stored away. But so you can see the detail of these pieces that are truly incredible, we do the unboxing here on the Darkoburi channel. So if you liked it, leave a comment, activate the notification bell, share it. You know, we're on all social media platforms. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're on Medium. Share it, subscribe, and you know, Darkoburi, peace out. And as part of the Darkoburi trivia, we're going to give away this Vegeta with the Majin Buu M if you tell me the name of the video where I made a mistake with the wizard who revives Majin Buu. Tell me at what minute and second the error appears, and this will be yours. The first one to post it in the comments will get this piece. So you know, Darkoburi, peace out.